Okay, so I'm Conchetta. I'm Maddie.
And I'm John.
And we're obviously sisters. Okay, please, make some noise if you've seen us before. If you haven't and you're like, what the fuck is going on? What we do is improv, okay? So we make it up on the spot for real, okay? And literally people say all the time, they're like, I think some of that they've written it. We haven't, okay? So please, that's not our bag. It's our bag to do absolutely no work and do it on the spot. Great. Okay, so let's talk about how tonight is gonna work. Tonight is a special night because we have like an amazing, perfect special guest. So what happens this evening is we get words from you. Then that word is taken by our special guest, who I will introduce in a tiny memento, and he will say a story, like whatever the fuck he wants to say, and then we use that to inspire us to absolutely go off and do improv. Okay, so that's how it's going to work. That's
the story.
That's the story, right? Keep it simple. Okay, so let's please give the biggest, warmest welcome to our fantastic special guest. It's the wonderful Tom Wood! Shreds later, but we'll talk about that later. Okay, great. Tom, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
This is a pleasure. Let's get a fucking word, motherfuckers.
Absolutely.
Okay, so how this works is you literally get to shout out a word whenever you're thinking. So in 3, 2, 1, shout out whatever fun word and whatever we hear and pick, Tom will say the story about. Okay? So think about it in 3, 2, 1.
Musket! Musket! Musket!
What's he saying?
Musket.
Oh, all right. Do you know what that is?
Yeah. Okay, cool. So a musket is like an old gun. It's like the kind of gun where you have to like make the gun take the bullet like you when you feed a dog a pill. You have to put the bullet in the mouth of the gun and then stroke the barrel. Then you hold it up and you kill another racist. You don't think about is that all of the weapons before like possibly like anything automatic was exclusively used by racists and against racists. They were pretty much just tools of cancellation. But I went to London once, and in there you can go to museums if you don't have any friends, which is a very helpful way to pass the time. And in the London Museum, they have like a museum of weaponry. They have an arm of the museum that's just weaponry. And there was a start of like the gun age where we didn't know what we were doing. Because there are so many things where it's like, it's a knife and the hilt of the knife is a gun. And all of the inscriptions on these are like, this was the first and only item. And you're like, oh, why? And then all of them killed their owners. There's one, like there was a boar hunting spear. There was a spear that then had basically a BB gun attached to it that shot the tiniest pellet. But to shoot the boar, you had to actively be stabbing the boar. So it's just a way of, I don't know, basically the gun stole the spear's valor. But it's just nice to think that there was a time before now when like the bayonet, it was reversed. Instead of strapping a knife to the gun, you would just strap the gun to a big sword. He goes,
If it isn't dirty, Sally, you bitch.
That is dirtiest content ever. It's the 1800s and we don't wash. Okay. Well, I'm in your house.
You like what I did to the place?
Got some curtains.
They're new. We just invented those.
I love it when it's too bright.
Yeah, and close them.
Thank you. Look, I'm back.
I know first. I'm gonna use my clip.
Adventures or something. Yeah, that's why I'm fucking here. I want to change this fucking place. I want to see shit on the walls. Oh my gosh. What? Are you Banksy? Fucking Banksy. I'm fucking Banksy. I've went to some of your art. I really have. I went to some. I think I've spun the deck, you know what? Give us look at the old clip. I don't think it. Oh, that hurts. So you're playing with my horse again, are you? Dean, I told you not to come in here. These stables, I've got a fence around it because you keep going over here and doing you know what to you know who.
I have a love of my own.
Horses?
We have a special connection.
You say that it's for the spunk. You use the spunk for something special, but you won't tell me what. What is it?
I have a secret. I'm making something real special. That's gonna change everything.
You do it so slow.
Hey, don't stop. Keep going.
Never liked any of this. What is it? What are you using it for? This is my fucking stables, Dean. You're splitting.
So are you.
Yeah.
You bitch.
You bitch.
It's a love potion.
What?
Hey, keep wanking me off.
There.
You call her by her name.
Samantha.
I like being Miranda more. Call me Miranda.
Yeah, it's a love potion.
Oh, who?
Keep going.
Okay. That horse is getting aggressive.
She doesn't like it when I stop. You see? If you paid more attention, you'd know that. You'd know that she likes to jerk slow and long and up and down and fiddle around on the top and lick your hands and make it wet and slip and slide and
What are you saying?
rip and tug.
I'm a bad horse handler?
You certainly are. Yeah, I said it.
She said it. Are you close? 'Cause I got a bucket.
Just give me time. I'm thinking about.
Okay, and I'm also patient. Sometimes it doesn't happen real quick.
Who is the love potion for, Dean? Is it for my daughter? Maribel?
No, you bastard. It's for you!
I'm ready for my close-up, Charles.
I thought it would be better if we did the photo together. I've been left out.
I thought it would be, one of me and one of you. We can hang them next to each other. It'd be the same thing.
Well, it is our child. I wish you wouldn't hold her like that.
I like to hold a child like I hold a gun, with care and caution. Worried that it'll bang. It'll shit on me. That's the problem. I'm constantly shitting. I hate it when you do that. the photo, and if you want to be in it, you better come and be in it then.
All right.
You just got to stay still for 30 minutes. Why are you holding your legs like that?
Well,
It's like she's sitting on a slide.
I thought you needed more support. Do you think it would look better if I was down?
Yes, like in Lion King, you know.
Okay, well, be careful.
Lion King, the stage play, obviously. The movie hasn't come out yet.
I feel like you don't love me anymore.
Of course I don't. I've never did.
Please come back to the stage. On the count of 3, can I please get another word? 1, 2, 3. Okay, the first thing I heard was Buddhism.
Oh, okay. Buddhism makes me think of when I was in year 8. I went to like a Christian school, and in year 12 we switched from Christian studies to religious studies, which meant that we studied all the other religions, but we also started that with studying Christianity. So then we learned about Buddhism, but mainly what we learned about Buddhism was the maths of it. So there's 8 pillars. Can anyone sound off and say if that's right? Because we learn about all of these kind of back to back to back after spending like 5 years on Christ. Like we finally got to like Islam and Buddhism and Hinduism, and then also the possibility that there's just nothing in 3 terms. Which doesn't seem fair, and it doesn't leave you with like a balanced outlook on the world, because you don't get like, I've discovered now that what I thought about reincarnation was that there was like a sick tally and you knew specifically as you died what you were heading into. So I don't think that's the case. What else about Buddhism? A lot of Buddhists are vegetarian. I was vegetarian for a while until I broke 3 toilets in 1 week. I hunted down a very specific bean recipe. Am I done?
No, I was just laughing at shitting. I was like, I'm gonna remember that.
Oh, yeah, also, very funny moment from John, where everyone got to see the gears in his head pause, and then turn again. When Maddie was like, oh, I'm ready for my close-up, and John just stood there silently, waited 3 beats, and then went, ah. No, that's the cardinal rule of improv, is never be ready. As we say, stock still. The thing that I would like to come back as is a shark, because I don't like the ocean or people that go in it. And so I would like to have my function be something that keeps people out. I like to think that if I was a shark, I would produce more pro gamers per capita than anyone else, just by picking off surfers and jocks. Truly rise the gamers.
That's good. I need you guys to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't ready, but now I am.
That's very inappropriate.
Sorry. Finish your sentence.
Guys, I have a secret.
Yeah.
I think I'm in love with Jesus Christ. He came to my room last night and he was like, hey, what are you doing later?
What?
Oh my God.
What are you doing later?
I don't know. My mom needs me to roll some rocks down a hill because we're building.
Dad! Get your ass over here and roll these fucking rocks down! Matt, come back. That's wild. No, you can't roll Jesus Christ. He's not like that.
What do you mean he's not like that?
You can't be in a relationship with Jesus Christ.
Why? Why? What's wrong with that?
He's supposed to be like, he's like a jock. You like. Yeah.
everything.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the man who's shot all over the world. Here to present to you him shitting on a stage. Give a warm round of applause for Mr. Lemony Snicket.
Thanks, guys. Look, I want to begin by saying that I didn't think that this is what I was going to be known for. I've written a series of children's novels. They're quite successful across the world, and I didn't know that one time I would get a certain bug on a bucks party in Thailand, and it would lead to one unfortunate incident at a book signing that would take me across the world. Look, I know what you're all waiting for.
Do the fucking shit! That's what we're fucking here for! Yeah, do a wet one!
So British people are supposed to be very polite.
Yeah, well, I'm fucking not. Fuck my big old British dick. You know what would be polite? If you did a mighty hot one in the middle of it. Oh no, you do a pellet one. I love those little pellet ones.
I've been drinking a lot of water, so it'll be wet. Just so we all know what we're going into tonight.
I like those ones that are really long. You just think, wow, no breaks, you know? That's my favorite. Oh, that's like soft serve ice cream. Like a poo emoji. You don't get those often, but when you do, you're bloody surprised. You think, God, I'm glad I'm watching this.
How do you guys get so happy so quick?
Oh, well, you know, we're British, we get along sometimes.
All right, well, here we
Guess what I ate last night? What? I see a fuck. He was on a board. But with the board, for his family to find. Gotcha! I'm 35,000 teeth over a lifetime, and I'm going to listen a few on you. That's a real fact. Hey, oh, you ever never thought about maybe sometimes you actually just want to maybe sort of, instead of eating the humans, yeah. Sometimes maybe you just sort of want to maybe chat to them, sort of see what's. Oh yeah, you chat to them and then you bite their legs off. Yeah, I love that. Also, it's sort of I love when I sort of ask them, what's your birthday? And you say, I'm gonna wait till then. We're gonna kill you on that day. And you're the same day on your fucking grave. It's like how old you were. When you died. Oh yeah, I love that. Yeah, also sort of you ask them that so you can find out maybe what their sort of star sign is and sort of see if your personalities sort of gel together. And then you say it's retro. It's Mercury's in retrograde. And you what's that for? Uranus? You bite their ass off. Yeah. Yeah, me too. You okay? Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine, but I'm sort of having a crisis. Oh, well, you can talk to me about it. That's what friends are for. It's just there's oh. Is he serious? Because I would love to bite his little tushy hole. Oh, maybe let me
a shark.
Listen up. Shut up. Can't smell any blood yet. It's coming. I'm sort of nibbling. I'm going slow. Make it look all right. Hey, you see that fucking shark behind me? He's a fucking psycho, and he wants me to eat you and rip you apart. But look, I'm one of the good ones. I want to sort of talk to you. Maybe we could be friends. You could sit on my back or swim you around or something. Listen, I'm just gonna sort of. I have to pretend that I'm killing you. Can you sort of like? Do you have a degree or something in acting? Maybe you could.
No, I was homeschooled.
Maybe you just try to sort of flip around and, wiggle and jiggle and scream or something, but then swim away. Because this one will fucking rip your dick off. Hurry up! Leave this dick to me!
I'd love to take my dick.
I'll make sure of it.
Okay.
Alright.
So I just have to pretend.
What was your name, by the way?
Stefan.
My name is Stephen.
That's so weird.
I know. What's your star sign? Stephen, hurry up! I'm starving over here.
I'm a Libra. What about you?
I'm a Gemini.
Really?
I think that's a good match. Alright, well,
Wait, do you meet many guys around here?
yeah, I do. I love it.
Do you meet lots of
I meet
guys?
Lots of guys.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a good spot for it.
Yeah.
Hey, what stroke is he supposed to be doing?
I'm treading water.
Why are you together? That makes no sense. Each to their own. Here I go. Okay, I'm watching.
Hey, wait.
What?
Before we do this, do you maybe want to see a movie later?
Oh, boy, do I. What were you thinking? Maybe,
The Joker? Oh my God, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Oh my God. I was sort of leaning and I leant too much.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
It's crazy. I didn't think I'd meet another American in London. I don't have any friends here.
Yeah. The Yanks, there's not many around here.
No. Where are you from?
I'm from, California.
Why'd you say it like that?
When I say that, I kind of want to sound like I'm lazy. So that's racy. I like that. What about you? Where are you from?
I'm from Wisconsin.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, sorry. Oh my God, sorry. It's so awkward.
No, it wasn't awkward at all.
So what brings you to London town?
Sort of like museums.
Really?
Yeah.
What about museums?
I like old guns. And knives.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know.
Well, I work in PR.
Shut up.
Yeah. I work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday.
That's so crazy.
Are you okay? You seem nervous.
I kind of am.
Why?
Because you're really cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop.
I know.
That's
That
so-
is like so foreign to me.
No, that's weird.
Like, you getting a vibe?
I might be getting a vibe. Well, I feel weird because, like, the reason I moved to London town, I have a glandular problem where I can't stop sweating. So, just know that if you want to get on this ride, that's part of the package. Is it's gonna be wet.
Hey! Get out of my basement! You can't come to the London tunnels and just sit here gas bagging all day. It's £3 entry and you get to walk in and walk out. I don't care if you're fucking from, Wisconsin and California.
California.
And I can tell you,
shock. You know when you walk into a room and there's just that big pussy lying on the bed and you think to yourself, yum. And, oh, you're running over there to get to the big pussy on the bed. But you're not moving, aren't you? You know? You're never moving in those dreams where there's this big pussy. It's so close, you know, you can smell the wood smell. Oh, it's so good. Anyway. Threesome, sex stuff. One time I was having sex with someone and I said, thanks man. It felt so greasy and cool. I remember I said, oh man, your ass feels so good. And she was like, oh, thanks. And then she was like, you know you're not in my ass, right? And I was like, no, yeah, I was just talking about, like, everything stopped. And I was like, no, yeah, I was just touching it while I was in the other part. And she was like, oh, right. I guess you could have phrased that differently. And I was like, yeah, it does feel good, but I'm not in your... And she was like, yeah. Because, like, they feel so different. Anyway, it took her about... Everything stopped. And she was right in assuming that I did not know I was not in her ass. Oh, this is yuck.
That's our fault.
Good.
Yeah.
I do like it.
We got threesomes.
Yeah, it's
we
funny.
gave you a bunch.
That's right. One time, my girlfriend that I had was trying to dirty talk with me, and she was like, we bought these terrible handcuffs, and she was handcuffed to a bed, which we had at the time. Not to brag, but luxury. She was handcuffed to this bed, and she was like, yeah, you could do anything right now. Yeah, you could have sex with me. You could see, like, that was as far as she... In her mind, that was what she was pretty sure was going to happen next. But she found herself in a situation where she'd clearly said something that felt like it was a list. So she was like, have sex with me. But she ended on that E. And so she was like, you could fuck me. It's pretty good so far, but then she was like, I've got to land a third, and it's got to be different, because it can't just be make love. Like, so she settled on her third possible thing that I could do while she was handcuffed to a bed was go into the kitchen and make yourself a sandwich. We didn't end up having sex. I didn't know what to do. I was just like, are you hungry? And she was like, yeah. We just genuinely, like, we found, like, you can just, she just broke out. And I went in and fixed ourselves something nice on rye. Yeah. Oh, it was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah, we're good.
I hope you're decent in there.
Oh, I'm naked.
And I am Nurse Jackie.
So, nurse, I have an infection in my knee.
Oh, it is so pussy.
Yeah, I ran into a dusty nail.
Oh, I'm going to destroy your knee.
What about my dick? I was attacked by a dog, and I need you to look at my dick. Do you want me to get it out?
Yeah, get
It's
it.
already out. I'm wearing a cloth.
Oh my God, look at the thing you've got there. It's so big, I don't even know what to do with it.
Nurse Jackie.
My hands are so small, your dick is so big. I think I will have to get the other nurse.
second.
What?
Did you talk to her about this?
Yes. Darling, just go along with it. She is a friend from Russian class. And we are both trying to be more Russian and learn Russian, but we just got the accent wrong. Don't know anymore. We're really making it happen.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna make it from you a curveball. A little bit.
Try and catch it, darling.
Okay.
Fan grip, you're gonna love it.
Oh, I like that.
I
Okay.
do have a fan grip.
So we just did I have an infected knee.
Oh, I heard through the door.
Okay.
No need to repeat. So
my-
what kind of dog was it?
Brown lab.
As in short for Labrador?
Labrador.
Ah, very
Yes.
purebred type of dog.
Yes.
They often get cancer because of the inbreeding. You like that?
No, wait. Wait 1 second. Before we go ahead, darling.
Yes, of course.
What was our dog's cancer?
Like Labradors are very common for them to get cancer.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm feeling weird with the threesome.
Okay. I'm sorry, but
Okay.
that was really hurting my feelings.
Oh no. No, darling.
Okay, Lana, I'm so sorry. Okay, no, it's fine. Oh, you used my Russian name. I love it. I'm actually called Samantha, but I'm more about carrying myself. Anyway, I'll go there. I'll go there.
She just let her in?
I thought it's part of the fantasies that we do different things together. I mean, got it crazy, but maybe I want to crazy.
No, darling. I think you're beautiful. Yeah, I do. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I do think you're beautiful. And I think you got good ideas. I think you come up with good scenarios.
Okay, the doctor is ready. Light ride. We got some light ride to sell today.
Oh, okay. So let me get it straight. It's one slice for $2.50.
Yeah. And the loaf for $5.
To me.
It really encourages you to buy the whole lot. Because if you're buying 2 slices, which let's face it, you want a sandwich, you can have it. Then you may as well buy the loaf. And let me tell you, it does not freeze well, so you will find it goes moldy before you finish it. Because it's a light rye, does not have any preservatives.
And that's actually good for the environment.
Bad for your moldy kitchen. Your food consumption.
For your food.
Yes.
For your food. Yeah, alright. Well, look,
Slice?
I think I might need 2.
Well, I mean, you may as well wipe the loaf. You've been through that mathematics. 250 plus 250.
Yeah, alright. But let me just ask my wife, Cheryl. That's my wife, Cheryl.
Yeah, I know her. We went to school together.
Really? No way.
Yeah, she was popular. I was not. Yeah, shut up. I'm not taking a bar of that today.
So you guys friends?
No, absolutely not. Don't touch me hair.
I got beautiful hands,
I
my
hate
wife.
those big old nails. They give me the creeps. Big wolf.
No, they're beautiful.
No, I don't like it. It's so good to see you. Stop touching me, you little slag. You took my boyfriend in year 12 in 5th form. So I will not forgive you for that.
Cheryl.
I wasn't naughty. She gave a blowjob to Jesus Christ in the nativity play.
Oh, she's doing it.
There I go.
No, use the school PA system.
Oh, gonna suck some dick. I'm gonna suck some Jesus dick. I'm gonna suck it good. And everybody's gonna Snapchat that. It's gonna go around the school. I'm gonna make it wet.
Silence! No!
My dick needs to be sucked by a sweet girl in a play, by a girl born in hay. She's the sweetest girl around. She's my friend, and I'm a child.
You want the light right or not? You fucking laugh. But she's got a voice, I'll say.
Jesus is pretty good too, though.
Yeah, but you know. I mean, he just talked a lot about how his dick's up. A bit misogynist. It just came off as like, yeah,
Really?
we've heard this.
You reckon?
before. It's a dominant paradigm. That's a patriarchy thing.
Sometimes people like to see a bit carry through.
Yeah. Okay. yeah, sorry. Mom, you're gonna get the bread.
Yeah, we'll take a whole lot.
Really?
Yeah, we'll do a whole
You
lot.
take this loaf off.
Look at the sandwiches for the kids as well.
We've got kids.
Yeah, you got about 6 kids.
Why didn't you say that before? I think that's bloody great of you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
That's really good. We need a few more children.